It's 1876 and the ink is drying on Treaty 6, but the fate of many First Nations groups has already been sealed. The many years of peaceful winds that flowed across the prairies had disappeared with the bison, and the smell of death has transcended the grasslands and has entered the communities of First Nations and settlers alike. As the dire situation on the prairies got even worse, the treaty becomes the only viable option, a desperate last option. It is only a matter of time until death engulfs the native population, creating an even bigger divide in an already degrading ecosystem. Stories like these play out all across the prairies in the late 1800s, as many number treaties were signed in an effort to free land for the settlers. After years of peaceful trade with the HBC and the Northwest Company, the destruction of the First Nations people had already begun. By the end of the 19th century, the First Nations people were basically at the mercy of the Canadian government, from ravaging smallpox to the reliance on the environment that was rapidly degrading due to settlers' influence. When it came time to sign the treaties, the First Nations people were once again only in a position to lose, and lose they did. The lasting repercussions can be seen today in everyday life. As we live our lives, we must be mindful of our past and how this power dynamic can totally destroy relationships and shape the future of many people.